All right, welcome back. This is video 3 of 3 of how to create an online learning platform so we can combat some of the challenges that have been presented to us through COVID-19. We left off with the themes, just kind of choose something that you like, choose a color that you like, and once you're ready, we'll move on to the individual pages themselves. So once I upload my pages, you can use what I have done, or you can choose pages that I don't have. It doesn't matter. That's up to you. So when we have our pages, we'll then go to the individual page themselves, and we will choose to insert a layout. Once I have a layout picked, then I can go back and I can edit. I'll put in some text and some images. You want to make it visually appealing for students and for teachers. And when I'm not going to go in depth of how to add in the text, it should be pretty self-explanatory. You click on the text to add it. If you press this plus button, it's going to give you these options. Really reiterating just the user-friendly side to the Google sites. So if I were to go back to mine, the last thing I kind of want to point out is that I have chose to embed some of my sites from my Google Drive. So when we start back here at our hub, you'll notice that I created a new folder. Okay, so you go to new, you go to folder, and then you can type in whatever title you'd like. So I already have mine made. I'll double click on Priyat's website, and then I have created 3 folders within my folder. I've created an OVR folder, a parent sites, and a student sites. I think these will be beneficial for the people who will actually be using this. So I've chose to put these here. Whenever I get a new permission form, I will just delete this one and I'll upload the new one. And that's something that, again, that is my responsibility to do. But it's also, on the flip side, nice that KCTCS, we don't have to put in a tech request, or we don't have to, kind of get that signed off. We are responsible for keeping our website updated. So if I wanted to add in something to my parent site, I'm going to go to the folder that I created, and I'm going to click on the Excel sheet or the Microsoft sheet, or I'm sorry, the Google sheet within this folder. Once I click on that, and I have one thing added so far, but when you're working with Google Sheets, it's going to be really similar to Microsoft Excel. If you're more familiar with Microsoft, you can go to Insert, and this is where you can insert anything you'd like. So most of the time, I'll probably be inserting links with a description on how this link might be applicable to them. And the neat thing is, when I add this, it is automatically going to be updated on my website. So let me say that again. Anytime I add something to this sheet, it is going to automatically update on my website. Let's see if it's going to follow through with what I've just told you. So we're reloading, going to resources, and as you can see now, we have this scribbling that I've put on there for you just as an example. And so that's going to be really nice. And again, nothing ever disappears here. So I'll always have this information. If this link is no longer relevant to the time, so maybe there's an event that OVR was hosting or that one of our co-ops was hosting, I would love to put that in there because I want parents to know about those events. Once that event passes, I can go to that cell and I'll just delete it. And then it's going to update on here. I don't need to do anything on my website. For lesson purposes, I've included a student site. So if we're having a lesson and it has to do with Edpuzzle, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that date on there for students to view. And kids, they know technology really well, and a lot of times they still teach me. So just be, really aware that it's okay if they teach you how to do this, but you really will only have to show them once.